All right, guys, I am going to explain to you today the future of the content world, the gig economy, how the entire world is going to change in the next few years due to things like AI and loss of jobs and all of that, and where people are going to go on this board. Okay? I know what's going to happen, and I'm calling my shot right now. Watch the end of this video if you want to be ahead of the rest of the world when it comes to earning potential through social media in the next 10 minutes. All right, guys, listen. Like when I'm saying lock in and pay attention to this, I'm being dead serious. This is how the world is going to operate. This is how creators are going to make money going forward. And this is we're in the massive wave of micro influencers that are going to be coming to social media. Okay, so here's the landscape currently. A lot of creators, we moved away from the massive checks usually that go to macro influencers, the biggest in the world. You know, those people will still get paid, but I used to get like $5,000 checks from brands, even though I don't have that many followings on social media, because that's what I could demand as a UGC creator. Okay. Now, it doesn't really work like that. In fact, TikTok Shop has brought in this democratization of the creator landscape, and you can get paid without having a following or a personal brand, but you'll get paid just off the value that you bring to brands and businesses. Huge. Okay. Going forward, there's going to be a massive influx of people creating based on how many views they're getting for a platform and how much of a product they're selling. That's it. So it's not going to be based on followers or view count or any of that stuff. It's going to be based on what that video does in its performance. They will get paid out for purely commission. Okay. So as of right now, we have one platform that does paying creators really, really well. I might throw a couple other names in there. Maybe you're not familiar with them yet. Maybe you are. But really, right now, it's TikTok. That's good. Okay, TikTok's the only platform that pays creators for what they're doing off of commission. Brands are going to that model. Agencies are going to that model because agencies are getting revenue splits on the back end based on what their own creators are producing with the TikTok Shop partner model. Okay, so TikTok is the number one place. Number two, we probably have WAP. So WAP is good because it allows big creators to monetize their audiences, but it doesn't really account for the smaller creators yet, but that's changing with things like clip curating. Like Eddie Cumberbatch launched at WAP a clip curating offer. So if you're a creator with 0 followers, you can join Eddie's thing and you can make money as a creator pretty much right away. Okay, so that's number 2. It's pretty good. It's getting there. Now the third is paid. So Paid is an app ran by Alex Hayden. And on this app, you can promote your own app or software as a business and pay off the RPM model. So you're only gonna pay out what has already gone through for you. Like prior, it used to be, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw money at the wall and see what creator works, and hopefully I don't lose a bunch of money. Now how it works is you set a budget, let's say it's 5K, and you'll pay out $100 or $1 per 1,000 views. So that would be 5 million views that you can get, basically. And so apps like Paid are the ones doing that. WAP's doing it a little bit too with like clip curating, but Paid is doing it to content creators. So content creators are going to be going to places like Paid where they can get consistently paid for the videos that they're making, okay? Huge. But what's changed is TikTok is just paying for products, right? WAP is paying for massive creators. And then Paid is for everyone. So you, me, kid down the street, anyone that's trying to make money through social media, like this is kind of where they're fall under. So like products and brands, go to TikTok to promote. If you're a massive creator with a big audience and want to make money off of that, go to WAP. If you want to just get paid for the videos that you make, like if I wanted to promote like literally anything, like any type of app or software, you go to Paid. That's kind of the split right now. Now, what people are not paying attention to is the wider state of the economy, okay? The reason why I got into social media is because I looked at the job world for what I like to do, and there was basically no possible path for me, okay? I was in sales. So this is me over in sales, OE. OE's in sales, just making a little bit of money here and there, okay? Doesn't really do anything. It's not gonna make you all the money in the world. It's not gonna give you the life that you want. Me personally, I'd rather be a creator, make 20K a month, but be able to do it through content than to make 30K a month or whatever through sales. Sales sucks, okay? So all these people are like me and looking for a way out. There's already that group. But the next group is people who actually, they like sales. You know, these people, big heart sales. And these people who love sales are going to be looking for new positions because of the increase of AI and tech and basically pushing Americans out of the labor force, okay? So we're gonna have this entire group of people also going to content. Let's say OE goes to content. All the salespeople go to content. You're basically going to see a massive influx of the entire corporate world going to content to make money. This is what's happening, okay? It hasn't really started yet. We've seen, every year we see month over month growth for people coming from corporate environment, going into social media and content. Never gonna stop because there's new opportunities, things like the paid app that are bringing people on. And then obviously the work environment and all that stuff is really not great. So we're seeing this massive influx of people every single month, but it hasn't really hit yet. Because if you go downstairs and you tell people you do social media for a living, they might think like, oh, cool. But most people usually are like, it's kind of cringe, or you're posting videos. They're not understanding that the entire world economy is really going to be based off of this. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the reality. If you're a brand, let's say you spend like $1,000 a day on ads. You're spending $1,000 a day on ads, and it's very linear. Like if you're paying for an ad, as soon as you stop paying for the ad, it turns off completely, okay? But if you're a brand and you pay for something through, like if you pay for a creator to make a piece of content for you and it goes viral, you're only liable for that $1,000. You're not liable for the results after. So if your budget is $1,000 and you only pay that out once you get 1 million views, then there's a good chance that 1 million views might go to 2 million or 3 million or 5 million. And this thing with social media and organic scales linearly when there's more time involved. Like you don't have the negative downside like ads are on and off. This is not. Social media is going to scale exponentially. If you're a creator, you just have to be working with the right brands and the right products, because if you're doing that, then you're going to be able to make a lot of viral content. A good example of this would be Ketone IQ. They made a video, an organic video with some star in the women's adult film industry. Okay, so they made that video, and that video printed for them. They spent $5,000 on that video, but they're gonna get like outsized high leverage returns based on that. Okay, because now when I think of that brand, I make that association with that creator. You know what I mean? And if you're a clip curator or you're working under a company like that, or if you're just a creator in general and that company puts out a creator reward bounty that'll say, hey, clip our content and we'll pay you $1 per 1,000 views, and you're working with an already proven viral video or already proven viral concepts, and all you have to do is repost that video, you're gonna make an insane amount of money. So you can look at a job post and look at if I make this video and it goes viral, then I can make 3 or 5 grand from this one video. That's never been, like, guys, it used to be you would have to work your entire life to see money like that for most of the world, okay? But now you can literally take someone else's video and post it and make that much money. Does that make sense? And then on top of that, if you're the brand, then there's no negative downside to putting a 5K limit on the budget, because you're only paying out that amount once the views are generated. And if you're a brand, you also have quality control on the type of content going out. You can give people a folder of content to use so that you know it's your stuff. Or you can thumbs up or thumbs down the content before it goes live. So the entire world, if let's just say you're a young person, you're early 20s, you're in college or whatever, maybe you just graduated college, you're like, where the hell do I get a job? Like, I cannot get a job for any number of political reasons. You can't get a job, okay? Then you can do this. You can go to content. It can be completely faceless. No one will know you do it, and you're making these videos for brands, and you're getting paid out thousands and thousands of dollars a month. By the way, my creator community, it's a UGC community, but a lot of the creators in there have gone to this model. Started clipping and started posting other people's stuff. They're getting thousands and thousands of dollars. I didn't think this would take off as fast as it has, but this is a very good model, okay?